broadcasting news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. For God TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. For God TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. For God TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. For God TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep focus. Focus TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. For God TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. For God TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. For God TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. For God TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep focus.
Pleasant good evening and welcome to Focus News Summary. 50 minutes of news presentation covering Liberia, Africa, and our warm world. My name is Lyndon Toby, anchoring this portion of news presentation. And the headline, Senator Abraham Darius DeLong dismisses allegations of political witch hunt, files continuous legislative oversight. Liberia's embassy in Senegal announced this cross-border trade, described the initiative as a promising start. And away from home, U.S. State Department announces resumption of international visa on a stringent protocol. These and many more are all packaged. We're taking a short break. When we come back, we bring you the news bulletin. Welcome back and thanks for joining us on this presentation. Mount Serrato County Senator Abraham Darius DeLong has strongly dismissed allegation implicating him of engaging in political witch hunt against Labor Minister Cooper Crow. Senator DeLong stands accused of engaging in a plot against Minister Crow. However, DeLong refuted the claim, asserting that his advocacy is rooted in constitutional oversight and is not based on tribal sentiment. He vowed to push Labor Minister to ensure job men for qualified Liberians are not given to foreigners through work permits. In efforts to bolster regional cooperation through economic integration, Liberia's embassy in Senegal has launched a new initiative aimed at revitalizing agri-food trade between Liberia and that country. The median initiative dubbed under the phrase Liberian Made marks a pivotal milestone in promoting Liberian agricultural produce on the Senegalese market, including surrounding countries in the West African region. Making the disclosure, Ambassador Ila Selassie emphasized that the project is part of a broader effort of their RES agenda, which seeks to foster inclusive development through agriculture trade. Ambassador Selassie further added that the initiative is expected to serve as a mechanism to repair the broken image of Liberia, describing it as a promising economic start Ambassador Selassie said the move will significantly impact the regional spheres, adding that it will open new opportunities for smallholder farmers. The National Elections Commission announced accreditation exercise for party agent observers and media for the upcoming Nima County District 5 representative by-election. The initiative, which signals preparatory efforts of the Nima County representative by-election, started on Thursday, June 19, 2025, and will end on July 25, 2025. In the release, authorities encourage interested applicants to act in adherence to the notice, warning that there will be no further extension. Meanwhile, the National Elections Commission has urged all stakeholders to comply with the process aimed at ensuring transparency and credibility in the by-election. Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman has strongly dismissed allegations made by John Yanti, a prime suspect in the Capitol building fire case, clarifying that his return corresponds with legal procedures. Recently, suspect Yanti alleged that the Liberian government made advances to manipulate him in providing first testimony against former House Speaker Senator Fonati Kofa and several others who are similarly facing charges in connection to the alleged burning of the Capitol building. He further alleged that during their engagement, the government operative had promised to give him $200,000, including a trip to Europe upon the completion of the deal. A statement which contradicts a claim made by his sister, but in an apparent response to Yanti's claim, Coleman disclosed that Yanti was charged in absentia, adding that he did not give any money to him. Meanwhile, civil society institutions has expressed deep concern over Yanti's alleged hotel detention. The Ministry of Education convened a high-level consultative meeting with education officers across the country, signaling a meaningful start towards operational effectiveness. The dialogue is aimed at aligning administrative practices with governance issues, those enhancing service delivery across all educational spectrum. Speaking at the occasion, Education Minister Dr. Jackson Jalla underscores the urgency of financial reporting, something she says must be aligned with the national envelope. She warned against delays, stressing that it undermines the ministry's unwavering commitment to transparency and accountability. Meanwhile, Education Minister Dr. Jackson Jalla expressed deep concern over unauthorized hack in graduation fee, a move she described as unacceptable and the violations of educational policy guidelines. Former presidential candidate Alexander Cummings has weighed in on President Bouakar's controversial use of private jets for foreign travel. His accession comes barely a few hours following President Bouakar's open defense on the usage of private jets. But in a Facebook post, Cummings expressed deep concern over the growing public frustration, emphasizing the need for the Bouakar's administration to prioritize results over optics and perception. Cummings rejected President Bouakar's defense, adding that while private jets are necessary for expediency, it is unnecessary due to the current economic hardship faced by Liberian people. He further emphasized that the growing frustration is valid due to the government performance, while urging Liberians to judge leadership by impact, not transportation choices. This is a reminder that you are listening to Focal News Summary, 15 minutes of news presentation covering Liberia, Africa, and our warm world. Let's give you a quick look at our top stories we are following this evening. Senator Abraham Darius DeLong dismisses allegations of political witch hunt, vows continuous legislative oversight. Liberia's embassy in Senegal announces a major economic boost, say it is a promising start for Liberia, and away from whom U.S. Embassy has issued a proclamation declaring the commencement of a major visa restriction exercise. Let's take a short break. We'll come back. We bring you the full bulletin of our news presentation. Boakai. Thanks for rejoining us. President Joseph Boakai has strongly defended his use of private jet for foreign travel, asserting that the decision is based on fundamental rather than waste. President Boakai clarified that the usage of private jet for essential purposes does not amount to wasteful spending. In an interview with BBC Newsday, the Liberian chief executive officer argued that such choices are made in the interest of the country and do not contradict his administration's uncompromising stance against corruption. The report from BBC asserted that President Boakai, who assumed office in 2024 after defeating incumbent George Weah campaign on the platform of transparency, accountability, and good governance. A key message during his campaign was a strong stance against corruption, which he accused the previous government of failing to curb. Representative women Bree Mensah have criticized President Boakai's executive order, which demands the usage of national ID card for the official transaction of business, asserting that it is stalling access to basic financial services. In a communication to the House plenary, Madam Mensah alarmed over the alleged persistent delay experienced by most people in obtaining their national identification ID card, something she described as embarrassing. In response, plenary has summoned officials of the National Identification Registry. The move is aimed at providing a clear plan for the improving service delivered in the issuance of the national identification cards to citizens across the country. The invite comes on the heel back of said raised by Ball County District 6 Representative women Bree Mensah over reported persistent delays in processing the card despite applicants completed full registration. The National Elections Commission has announced the accreditation exercise for party agents, observers, and media for the upcoming Nimba County District 5 representative by-election. The initiative, which signals the preparatory efforts of the Nimba County District 5 representative, coincides with the government commitment to conducting free and fair and transparent election. In the release, authorities encourage interested applicants to act in adherence to the notice, warning that there will be no further extension. Meanwhile, the National Elections Commission has urged all stakeholders to take use of the opportunity as there will be no further extension. And the U.S. State Department says it will resume scheduling appointment for international student visa, but will ask all applicants to make their social media account public for enhanced screening. The department said consular officers will be on the outlook for posts and messages that will be deemed hostile to the United States government culture, institution, of funding principle. The Trump administration has halted the scheduling of student visas in the late May as it appeared to step up measures to restrict applicants deemed hostile to the U.S. The guideline will impact all applicants who apply for Visa F, which are primarily used for students. Now to end this news, we recap major stories we have been following closely on our news presentation. Senator Abraham Darius DeLong dismisses allegations of political witch hunt, vows continuous legislative oversight. Liberia's embassy in Senegal announced a cross-border trade, described the initiative as a promising start. In the way from home, U.S. State Department announced the resumption of international visa on a stringent protocol. This is Spoken News Summary. My name is K. Lyndon Tobai. I presented. Good evening.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV. With check and balance, we bring it as it unfolds. Focal TV. Bringing you face-to-face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV. The best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep focal.